Hello? Goon Squad, I have new pants. Look, they're black. I used to have black pants like these. They had zippers on them. I really liked them. They had zippers so I can go on roller coasters and put stuff in my pocket and it'd be fine. But they were basically like black sweatpants, right? And I loved them. They were so good. They were my favorite pants, period. Because they fit with everything. I liked them. They were comfy. And eventually they broke, right? And I didn't have any more like black sweatpants. So I kind of went to jeans, to other colors. I have some white sweatpants. I have blue ones. Here's the deck, by the way. We're doing the Royal Giant one from last time. But I really liked those sweatpants because it was just a good color. I think it fit in with everything because, you know, I could just put it on and it looked fine. So today, when I went to Costco, it was just there. These pants right here, not the same ones that I had before. These are different, but it was black sweatpants and I liked these. I liked how they looked. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get these, and now I have it, and I'm really happy that I do. But my happiness was low-key a little bit short-lived. I was I got on Clash Royale, but no, I was watching a show, right? And also like scrolling on Twitter and stuff like that. And in the show, right, there was this very serious scene, very it was depicting like something like terrible that happened to a character, right? And somewhat recently, right, I had seen a story that of a content creator that did something I don't want to like get into the specifics of it, but a content creator that did something really bad, right? Like horrendous. And dude, watching that and just remembering that story, because it was somewhat recent that I saw it. I don't remember who it was because it was just some person that I saw online. I don't know who they were. I didn't like keep track of any names. But something about seeing like that anime, like watching that scene that was like really horrific, like really bad, made me think about something, about a topic that I think I've like mentioned it every now and then, because you'll see it in the content creator space when like a content creator, like, you know, it comes out like some story about some like terrible thing they did. Okay, let me be careful here. Hold on, we're gonna, oh wait, that ended the tower. W. Well, let's do arrows over here. Nice. W. Okay. But you'll see like some story about like what blank content creator did, and it's like genuinely like a terrible thing, like genuinely awful. And to me, that type of thing has like always it always pisses me off. It's always like infuriating to see something like that occur, right? Cause this is someone, right? This is like a person who's doing this type of stuff, right? Is someone who's in a very privileged position, right? To be given such a platform, right? To be able to do content creation, to be able to connect with so many people. Seeing someone, right, that would take that like trust that is given in them and to like abuse it and to just do something like awful. I don't know, man. It extra pisses me off. Like, it truly does, man. Please grab that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Haha. W. Ooh, your fireball's too slow. Ooh. Yeah, no, but I'm sorry. Playing Clash Royale and talking about this serious topic is kind of like a little bit difficult, but that was a sick play, though. That was a sick play. But yeah, no. Seeing a content creator that is in such a privileged position, to be in such a like good spot, right? To be able to make content for people, to have people who look up to you, people who like aspire to make content like you, to do something like that, something like genuinely terrible, outside of like, you know, the effect it has on the actual person, right? Because that's already like the worst person receiving that consequence of this. But that's like, you know, on top of that, right? On top of that, like, genuinely awful thing. To have so many people that look up to you and to have such a massive betrayal of that trust. To throw away, like, what, like, you know, some of these creators, they're like, have hundreds of thousands, millions of subscribers. To throw that all away. To spit on, like... To spit on what, like, so many people have given you and allowed you to be at, and the position they've allowed you to be at. It, like, I don't know, it extra pisses me off. Like, on top of the actual, like, already horrendous, horrific thing. And I think it comes from, like, being... 4-star. Okay. I think it comes from, like, being in the space, right? Where I am a content creator, and I'm not a big one, right? I'm a small one, right? But to be able to see, like, people who have reached, like, that, like, point where they're, like, really high up, where they make this a living, where they make money off of this. And to see, like, some story or something about, like, something they do to, like, a woman or some shit. Or, like, something that they, like, do in general, just, like, general crimes. Like, it's honestly one of the most infuriating things ever. Ever, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's... I don't know, man. I don't know. It's something that just... I don't know, it just extra pisses me off. I don't know how else to describe it. I think it's such a... Such a waste. That's what it is. It's such a waste. To do shit like that, man. But it is what it is. That's always gonna exist. That's why it's important for those of you who are like watching or whatever to always remember that the people that you see online, right? You don't know who they are. You will never know who they are. Like, truly, actually, who they are. So it's always good to like to practice like online safety, to make sure that you're not giving away information, and to remember that the content creators you do watch, all of them, you don't know who they are. What you see is what they want you to see, you know? Like, this is what they're putting out there for you to see of their lives, not truly who they are. And it's something that I think it's easy to forget. Forget that sometimes, I feel. I think you sometimes forget that these people aren't, you know, your actual friends, that you don't actually know them. I do believe it's very easy to kind of like have that slip by and not... and kind of get like more comfortable, I guess, around them. But it's always important to like know your own like boundaries and to be able to recognize signs when someone's like doing some awful shit. And I know this is a Clash Royale video. I know I just played a Goblin Gang while talking about something so serious, but I don't know. I think it's important. It's something that's on my mind right now. And I know it's like way more serious than probably anything I've discussed on this channel thus far. But it's something that like it just matters to me. And it's just, yeah. Just, yeah. Dude. This is awful. Okay. Let's do a ghost over here. Let's do a arrows over here. Okay, we can do Royal Giant here now. Never mind. Okay, we do that. That's actually fine. That's good. Do Royal Ghost to kind of like wipe that out. Wipe these guys out. Yeah, get a shot off. Get a shot. Okay, W shot. Huge. I kind of missed one there, but does it matter? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna do it in the back this time. I'll try a Royal Giant in the back. So I should not have done that in the back. actually. Yeah, he played log though, right? Am I insane? Did I miss that? He played log. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just doing a little bold here. Alright, perfect. We won. Wait, we didn't win. I lied. Oh, I kind of trolled there. I kind of slipped up a little bit. But we cycle over to the next fireball and we won. Okay, there we go. Alright, huge. We played well there. We played really well there. That was sophisticated, clean. Think of a big balls. That's great. That's great for them. Thinking of big balls. 3-star. Wow. Oh, wow. That's actually awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Just a topic that came to my mind. Something that just occurred to me and all that. Just because of the show I was watching and what was going on in it, and how I had just seen like that twit longer earlier, where like a statement, I think it was something that happened at not this year's TwitchCon. I mean, I don't think this year's TwitchCon has even happened yet, but from last year's, where they talked about like some experience they had with a content creator. Hello and welcome to the Los Boyos and Matos family. My name is Gustavo, but you can call me Gus. Maybe I shouldn't have let those skeletons get all the way on the tower, but whatever. Okay, I had to deal with that. That's a level 15. Wow. Level 16 now. Okay. Gotta be careful here. I don't wanna troll. Alright, let's do this over here. That's unfortunate. It's chip damage. Okay. I'll do a wizard over here. That's nice. Do ice spirit to kind of stop these guys. Or to stop the Valkyrie, sorry. And if I can get a an RG in the front, or maybe opposite lane. Oh yeah, he did his evil wizard over there. I'm gonna play arrows, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna play arrows here. Yeah, okay, cool, huge. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna do Royal Ghost to kind of get rid of that Skarmy, or to help get rid of that Skarmy. No, like he's trying to swing, but he just keep on like disappearing. It's kind of funny. Okay, so he's gotta defend well. We can't allow ourselves to troll here. Cannot succumb to trolling. We cannot allow it to come to this. That's a new one. Okay. Alright, let's do this over here on this side. We have succumbed to trolling, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We have low-key succumbed to trolling. I messed up. I messed up bad. Okay, I need to think about what I'm gonna do here to stop this from killing everything. Okay, that's not gonna help. Okay, that's not gonna help. Doing that's not gonna help me at all. Okay, Ram Rider 2? Dude, what is this guy like running? What type of creative ass deck is this? Alright, it's difficult to get a push in here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of defending. Uh-oh. That sucks. I messed up. That was a hard one to stop. That was a hard push to stop. He had Ram, Royal Hogs, and Electro Giant. Yeah, it is what it is. What can you? Sometimes you just lose. Sometimes things happen. You're just like, wow, stun locked. Let's do one more game. Let's do one more game. But yeah, I played Pokemon Legends ZA today. Oh, and the audio died. That's awesome. How did I fix this before? Was it like resetting it? Oh, there we go. It's back. I played Pokemon Legends ZA. I've been playing it on stream. I go live at 9 a.m. EST every or I try to go every day. And I'm playing the new Pokemon game right now, and dude, it's so fun. It's such a fun game. I've been really enjoying it. It's actually amazing. It has its issues, of course. Especially like visually, of course. It's a Pokemon game. What do you expect? This is annoying. Okay, level 15 card doing 200 damage per auto. That's awesome. Alright, we just gotta chill here and wait a little bit. But the game is really fun. Game is really enjoyable. I think visually it's not as strong, of course. But that's to be expected with the Pokemon games now. This is a part of it, unfortunately, I feel. It's a fact of life that the Pokemon games will not look good. They will leave much to be desired in terms of visuals. But gameplay-wise, I think it's really fun. That's one thing they don't really disappoint on in the Pokemon company. Is that I think visually they do usually hit it out of the park. They tend to do a really good job. Or not visually, sorry, gameplay-wise. They tend to do a really good job. Oh, that was so close. I think I'm just gonna do a wizard over here for this one. Maybe a fireball. Do I need to do a fireball? I should have. I did that too early. Whoops. Whatever, Fisherman, it's your time. Well, that's a new card. That's a surprise card. Yeah, we kind of lost. Yeah, he pulled that one out of his ass. I'm not gonna lie. Fair play. Level 15 cards. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you look at something and you're like, yeah, what can I do? What can you really do here? You know what I mean? Yeah. What a great way to end it, guys. If there's one thing that I hope you guys come out of this video with, is to at least be a little bit more cautious online, or to be cautious online, because there's a lot of stories of creators and other people who end up being shitty and awful human beings. And that goes for me as well, by the way, just to be clear. Just because I'm the one telling you oh, be cautious of creators, it doesn't all of a sudden mean that you shouldn't be cautious of me. I want to set that as a standard. It's everyone should be someone you're cautious of, even someone who's trying to warn you about being cautious about people, is that you shouldn't trust anyone online. These are creators that you don't know. I'm someone you don't know. Everyone online is people you don't know, even if they have a bunch of followers, even if they have a bunch of subscribers, even if they have a bunch of friends that have a bunch of subscribers. You never know. You don't know these people. You never do. And it's why I'm at least fortunate that the friends I've met online and the people I've met are all good people. I'm very grateful for that. And these are people I've gotten to know over a long period of time, right? It's not just someone online. It's people I talk to every day. But it's just something that I think it's important to kind of mention, especially in a younger audience. When there's a younger audience of people watching, I think it's very easy for younger people to get very overconfident in, or at least very confident in how safe they feel, or around creators who they think they can trust. I believe it's very easy. It's not to say it's their fault when it happens, because it never is. Like the adult in the situation should always be the one who's like responsible and actually sane in the fucking head, but some of them aren't, and that's why it is up to them to be the ones to try to stay safe and to take the steps you can to prevent something like that happening and situations like that arising. And I think with Clash Royale specifically, since there's so many more like younger people who watch this, and with other games like Minecraft and stuff like that, where you see it a bunch, like which was one that's like somewhat recent. I don't know, I don't even want to think about them, to be honest. But like things like that in those games where you just see people and you're like, ugh, this is gross, this is disgusting, like they're doing this shit. I guess like Wilbur Suit would be one kind of recently where like even him, like it wasn't like towards minors specifically, but it was towards like another adult in his relationship where he was like doing abuse and stuff. So it's like these are people who like have like these big community of fans and a lot of people who look up to them, and then they just do that awful shit behind the scenes. And it's just one of those things where it'll keep on happening time and time again. And I just, or in the Smash community especially, oof, with like Smash Bros, with the Pro Player Zero and stuff, where he did some freaky ass shit with an ice cube. That was fucked up. That shit was like, what the fuck is this guy up to, bro? What is he doing? But yeah, I kind of like went on a tangent there at the end. I'm sorry. My point is, stay safe out there, guys. That like scene in that anime I was watching kind of got to me, and I was just thinking about it. It made me think about some other stuff that I had read about and seen earlier. So I just wanted to mention it. I wanted to talk about it. I think it's important for internet safety to get reminded about this stuff, because the internet has changed, right? And it doesn't mean don't talk to people, don't interact with people. It doesn't mean that. It just means be safe with it. Try to look out for signs of when people are trying to take advantage of you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I know it's a Clash Royale video, I know it's silly as hell, but I hope that someone comes out of here with like at least a little bit more knowledge. Maybe they're like, okay, yeah, that's fair, that's a fair point, maybe. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Peace out, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.